Hello. Hey. Hi. Anyway, how we doing? Hope everybody's well. We're at the middle of the week. Christmas is rapidly approaching. We got, today's the 21st, right? We have 4 days left. 4 days left until Christmas. We're almost done with 2022, by the way. I'm like, how has this year gone by this fast? I still don't understand. I stare at the calendar and I go, all these days have passed already? It freaks me out every time. Anyway, I think I was complaining about snow over the past couple of days, but it's cleared up finally. The sun came out today. It's gonna rain tomorrow, but it's not snow for once, so happy days. And I've had my cup of coffee just before the stream, which I am still addicted to, and I don't know if it's winter or not, but you know, they say that in the winter you usually tank up on food and drink because of the natural hibernation cycle or whatever it is. We humans don't hibernate, we're going 24/7. But like, I don't know, I feel like I'm eating my house apart. I don't know. Anyway, I thought I would spice it up a little bit today because I haven't done a proper like non-gaming stream since what was it, the SCP tier list? Yeah, the SCP tier list. So I wanted to do at least something a little different, and I found Statttogories. I've seen people do stuff with Statttogories before. It's fun. It's a little like guessing game, higher or lower, based on different websites that like track statistics, and it's like trivia in a sense. Sort of the main reason I wanted to do Statttogories is because there's a couple categories here that I can really nerd out on, to show that I'm not just bluffing about certain things. Like, I actually do have niche interests and other things, but also to make a complete fool of myself with some of the other categories, because there are a lot of categories on this website. But the plan is, because it is the holiday season, we're probably going to throw in Christmas as part of the categories, because why not, right? And on top of that, I'm going to do probably movies, music, maybe YouTube possibly. Who knows? There's like 30-ish categories here, so who knows? we'll do what we can. I do have a goal. I do have a score goal, because you are scored based on how many you get right. If in any category I can get around 20, which is seriously a stretch, trust me, some of these are really hard. If I can get around 20, I'd be genuinely proud of myself. I don't care what category it is, even if it's music, which I probably have the most knowledge of. We'll see. If I can hit 20, I've won today. If I don't hit 20, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of myself. But anyway, I'm raring to go. I had kind of an off day, but it's weird. When I turned the stream on, I immediately, I got this glow up, so maybe streaming's good for me. Who knows? But yeah, I'm really hyped. I like trivia. I like doing random niche things like this, and I'm excited to get into it. So let's swap on over. Here we are, Statttogories. As you can see by my top tabs, I do have Google on the sidebar, just in case we need it. Because there are definitely some categories in here that we're gonna get where I'm going to see something and I'm gonna go, I've never heard of this in my life, and I want to look into it more. So I have Google on the side, just in case we need to do some searches. But as can be seen on the screen right now, can I do fast counting? Hold on. 10, 15, 21. 21 different categories. And each of these have subcategories too, which is absolutely nuts. So we're gonna randomly cherry pick some, and we're gonna see how good I am at guessing whether or not stuff's higher or lower. I'm sure I'll do absolutely fantastic, and I'm totally not jinxing myself. But to get off on the right foot, we're gonna start with the Christmas category. So we have Christmas searches, which I think is just like what people search for most commonly on Google, and then Christmas movies. Now, I don't know much about what people search for on Christmas, but I have seen some Christmas films. So I think we should do that one. Oh, hi. Good to see you. All right, let's go. Which movie has a higher rating on IMDb? I wonder. I was about to say my BGM disappeared. All right, here we go. Miracle on 34th Street from 1947 or The Snowman from 1982, a TV short. I've never heard of either of these. I'm gonna say, I don't know, because I feel like the one on the left could be a classic, whereas the one on the right could be like a really popular short that I've never heard of in my life. Let's try Snowman. Hey, all right, okay. Hang on, is that Tim Allen? Oh boy, Santa Claus 2. I think I've seen Santa Claus. I don't know if I've seen, I think there's 3, right? Yeah. So, which one has a higher rating? I don't know, I feel like Santa Claus 2 is pretty low. So let's go with Snowman. Yeah, I was right. 5.7. Ooh, okay. So 1984 is A Christmas Carol. That's I didn't know it had that adaptation from 1984. But I would assume it's quality, right? Yeah, probably. More quality than Santa Claus 2. Let's see. 7.8. Nice. Jack Frost? Is that the weird CGI snowman with that goofy face? Jack Frost is getting a second chance to be the world's coolest dad. Man, some of these Christmas movies. I'm gonna say that Jack Frost is probably rated kind of low. So I think it probably is lower than 7. Thank you for the follow. Love Actually is a Christmas movie? Love Actually is a Christmas movie. Also, Liam Neeson's in it, so probably has a higher rating than Jack Frost. Yep, nice. Wow, I'm actually doing okay so far. Home Alone! Absolute classic. That definitely has a higher rating than Love Actually. Yeah! Wait, 1 point! Ooh. Oh my god. So, I've seen Christmas with the Cranks. Christmas with the Cranks is not a good movie. So, came here because of the movies in the title if you're wondering. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to be doing just Christmas stuff. I'm probably going to be doing, like, other movies and things. So, if you're willing to stay for that, stick around. We're going to have a fun time. I'm going to do some other categories, too, but movies is definitely one of them. Christmas with the Cranks. Yeah, no, this is definitely lower. 5.4. Okay. Wait, I clicked on it. Oopsie. Anyway, that's how you ruin a streak. And we're back. All right, anyway. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, 1992. I'd say it's probably higher rated than a 1947 movie, right? 6.8. Oh, wow, okay. Bet you never heard of the movie Arctic Dogs. No, I have not. I have not heard of Arctic Dogs. What is that? Actually, I did mention I have Google. Let's look it up. Arctic Dogs. 2019 film. Arctic Justice or Polar Squad. Computer animated comedy film co-written. Oof, geez, sorry for the brightness. Film stars the voices of Jeremy Renner, Heidi Klum, James Franco, John Cleese, Omar Sy, Michael Madsen. Wow, I've never heard of this film. It looks interesting, and it's also pretty recent. Both Canada and the United States. How did it do? Hey, never mind. 12% based on 17 reviews. Then again, sometimes people rate movies pretty highly or pretty lowly just because, you know, They did it with Morbius. I know Morbius is not a good film, but they did it with Morbius. Huh. Well, we'll see if that comes up in the search results, eh? And I'm sure now we know the rating for it, so we cheated a little bit. But if it comes up, you never know. Almost 10 million out of a 50 million. Oh, that is a box office like nuclear bomb. That is awful. Oof. Yeah, no, definitely not a good time. Let's see. So, Klaus 2019 versus A Bad Mom's Christmas 2017. If I had to say which film was rated better, probably the animated film. 8.1. Wow. 8.1. Oh no. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Elf 2000. Grinch. You know, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I don't think that's right. I'm still saying that Klaus is higher rated. I was correct. Oh, so that's right. So I have an Autobot. It just blocks big paragraphs, so sorry about that. Fred Claus versus Elf 2000. Gonna say, yeah, okay. Ooh! Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, that's definitely higher. Definitely higher. That's a classic. Yep. Nice. Okay, we saw this one. So Christmas Carol, I think, was a 7.6. I think it was a 7.6. Yeah. 7. Oh, and I clicked the wrong one again. Is that Borat? Borat, why are you here? Hello, my wife. Okay. It's a Wonderful Life, 1946. I know that that's a classic film. Yeah, 8.6. Nice. Wow, that's probably the highest rating we've gotten so far. Minimum amount of characters? I actually don't know. I think I've set it to be a little on the heavier side, so I think like more than... I think it's like 100 or 200 or something like that. It's in the area where, like... Because I'm just worried about bots. So I apologize if it cuts you off with that, but... As you can see, my chat window on the right's small, so I don't want it to, like, spam the whole thing up. But it's as long as it's like concise, I think it'll be okay. Miracle on 34th Street, 1994. I don't know, actually. I think still It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, okay. Home Alone 3. Higher or lower than Miracle on 30... Wait, this is the bad one, right? This is the one that people didn't like. I'm gonna say Miracle on 34th higher. Yeah, wow. 4.5. All right, Christmas with Cranks. Funnily enough, we saw this rating. It's my third favorite movie. Really? Well, I can see how people would like it, because even though it is probably the least liked of the three, it's still a Home Alone movie. So being beaten by Wreck-It Ralph because Sonic's in it. Sonic movies, of course. Yeah, I do like me some Sonic. And Wreck-It Ralph. Did I see Wreck-It Ralph in theaters? I think I saw Wreck-It Ralph in theaters. Long time ago when it came out. Great movie. 30 times? 30 times. Nice. Hey, if you enjoy it, props to you, because I'm sure you have a wonderful time. I have stuff I enjoy that people will be like, that makes... Why? Why do you like that? And I'm like, I like it. Stop judging me. Christmas with the Cranks was higher. Yeah, 5.4. Four Christmases. Is that higher or lower? His father, her mother, his mother, and her father all in one day. I have no idea. Like the movies that are mid or slightly hint if you watch it with me on Discord. I would. If I have that opportunity, but who knows? Four Christmases. 5.4. The movies that are mid, I don't know. The ratings are kind of square. Oh, Okay. We saw this one. This one I think was... what was it? What was it? Was it a 6? Oh, wow. It was rated really highly. Okay. Let's see. Deck the Halls 2006. I think Love Actually is higher. I've never heard of the one on the left. Another Christmas Carol adaptation? Okay, but this one has Patrick Stewart in it. So just because of Patrick Stewart, I think it's higher. Yeah! Noel 2019. Is that? Oh, what's his name? Bill Hader? Yeah, I think Bill Hader. Right? I think I got his name right. Yeah, I think so. Higher than 7.4 though. I actually don't know. I'm gonna say Christmas Carol's still higher. Yeah, cool. Doing okay. Doing okay. What was Jack Frost again? I think it was in the 5s. All right, now we're starting to get repeats. So I'm starting to remember the numbers. Happiest season. This holiday, come out and meet the family. Rent or buy November 26th. Why does that picture look horrible? It looks like they're sort of haphazardly put together, like they didn't take the picture in the same place, and they just kind of photoshopped everybody into the frame at the same time, if you know what I mean. Like, you can see the outline on everybody is really sharp. Like, they've been placed in front of a green screen, the picture's been taken, and they've just been cropped together. I actually don't know if it's rated higher than Jack Frost, though. I'm gonna say it's rated lower. It's rated higher! What? All right, well, we still got a 10. We still got a 10. So, halfway there. Doing all right. Doing all right. I think I'll get another good run on my belt, and then we'll go to more general movies, I think. Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Less or more? Definitely less than Rudolph. Rudolph's still a classic. Yeah, 8.1. Though, Jingle All the Way is pretty entertaining. Come on. How? How do I... So the one on the left is an animation classic. And the one on the right is also an animation classic. What do I do? I have no idea. This is an IMDb rating too, so... If I had to pick based on general thought process, I'd say that Rudolph has a higher rating because it's a more traditionally animated film and it's also from the 60s. The only reason I would think that Polar Express would be lower rated is because it's a more modern CGI film, and maybe people didn't like the fact that it was that sort of goofy CGI. But I love Polar Express. I think it's a wonderful movie, so I don't... All right, let's take a guess. Really? 6.6? Man, people on IMDb are harsh. Yeah, Tom Hanks is in Polar Express. That's true. All right, this one we know. It's a Wonderful Life is higher. Oh, no. Santa Claus. The original Santa Claus. I still think it's lower. It's a goofy film, and it's good fun, but I think it's lower. Yeah, 6.5. Okay. Oh, I picked the wrong one again. I need to stop doing that. Thanks for telling me I'm bad. Ugh, stupid rating systems. Excuse me? Excuse me, Kurt Russell did a Christmas film. Kurt Russell did a Christmas film. This is a new thing. Higher than Miracle on 34th Street? Definitely not. What? It's a good movie? And then I get downvoted by Adam Sandler. Just tap it in. All right. Miracle on 34th Street or Little Drummer Boy. Neither of these I've seen. Neither of these I've heard of. But I feel like the movie from 1947 would have a higher rating. I was correct. I understand how things work. We saw this one already. Miracle on 34th is the better one. I can't wait for it to be... Never mind. I thought Miracle was going to stay. Little Women from Greta Gerwig and director of Lady Bird. Huh. Higher or lower? I feel like because it's a newer film, people tend to be a bit nicer. So I'm gonna say higher. Yeah. Okay. There was that weird period in like the 2000s era where there were so many movies that were churning out in like any genre, like superhero films, mystery horror films, any of those things that are just kind of blech, you know? It was that weird phase where cinema didn't quite know what to do, and there were some wonderful films in the 2000s. Don't get me wrong, but there was this miasma of over everything. Anyway, Christmas Carol I think was lower. I think it was a 7.4. I would know. I grew up in the 2000s, so I've had my fair share of films that I've seen from that era. Christmas Carol 1984. I think this was higher. Yes, by 5.4. Polar Express. This was lower. 6.6. I remember numbers. 2018's The Grinch. If it was the Jim Carrey one, I feel like it would be on par or higher. Did the animated one do well? I don't know. I would assume it did okay. But better than the Polar Express? Probably. Ah. Okay. Darn. Now I'm kind of disappointed. Well, there are more movies to see, so let's move back to the general categories and go to general movies. Let's see, box office ratings. Yeah, so let's do movie ratings. Now we're in the general category. So, oh boy, this is where it's gonna get tough. How? You're giving me two bangers right off the bat. The Incredibles and The Godfather Part 2. Which one's higher? I mean, they're in completely different categories, so it's like comparing apples to oranges, but which one's higher? I feel like because it's a Francis Ford Coppola movie, Godfather Part 2 would probably be higher, because, like, quote-unquote art or drama films tend to be higher rated than animated movies. Just in general, there are some absolutely fantastic animated movies, but I feel like just because of the fact that it is The Godfather, I feel like it's a bit higher. 9, 8. Okay. I was correct. Men in Black 3. Men in Black 3, last time I checked, was the kind of bad one. Men in Black 1 is good. Men in Black 2 is also pretty good. Men in Black 3... Right, because it was the movie that came out far, far after the first two. Isn't that the one where they go back in time? Yeah, the plot to Men in Black 3 is so weird. It definitely does not have higher than Godfather Part 2. Yeah, didn't think so. 7 Samurai? You're kidding! Higher or lower than Men in Black 3, though? It's a cinema classic, but 6.8. I think it's higher. Yeah, 8.6. Nice. Oh dear. Yeah, let's get that out of here real fast. Oh my god, that's the Edward Norton film. Can we not? Can we not, please? Can we not, please? Can we not, please? Woo! Oh yeah, sure. I actually was a little interested with that Arctic Dogs thing, so I might check it out. All right, back to where we were. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides versus Chinatown, 1974. A Jack Nicholson movie versus The Fourth Pirates. I don't know, man. I would say the Jack Nicholson film is probably higher rated. Stranger Tides is kind of meh. Jeremy Renner's first animated role before... Ah, okay. Chinatown versus Ratatouille. I don't know, man. I I love Ratatouille. Ratatouille is great. Does it have a higher than an 8.1 though? I would hope so. By 0.1! Quit, hit play again, and then pretend that never happened. But it's on stream, it's recorded. It will have always happened. What are these films? What are these films? I've never seen either of these in my life. Leon the Professional or Mary and Mags. Sometimes perfect strangers make the best friends. I don't know. One's an animated film and the other's more like an art house, it looks like. So I'd say the animated film's probably a bit higher. Nope, it was the art house film. Dang, okay. The Hunt 2020 versus Into the Wild 2007. What are these films? This is a Blumhouse film, though. The one on the left's a Blumhouse film. So maybe that one? Nope. Wow, I'm really bad at, like, more niche cinema. Okay, I don't care what the film on the right is. It's probably a very good, I'm assuming German film. It might be bad, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But the one on the left is an absolute classic of Studio Ghibli. And if it doesn't have a rating that's between 8 and 10, then IMDb doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. 8.1, very deserved. Very deserved. Versus Terminator 2. Okay. Well, it's been a while since I've actually seen the Terminator films. I know that 2 is the more action flicky one. Doesn't mean it's bad by any means. It's a fantastic romp. But better than Totoro. Well, not better than Totoro, but higher rated than Totoro. I'm gonna say it's like a 7.7 or something. Oh, come on. Hey, Avatar. They just came out with a sequel to that. After, what is that? Math brain. 13 years? 13 years. Yeah. Where's 9? Yeah, where is 9? I'm waiting for that to come up, actually. I remember that film now that you mention it. Avatar versus The Usual Suspects. Gosh. I think Avatar. Really? Good, because Usual Suspects is a good film. All right. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, Eternals was bad. From what I heard and what I've seen and reviews and all these things, Eternals was bad. Revenge of the Fallen was also not good. But I personally like Revenge of the Fallen. Custom-made plush of 9? Oh, that must be adorable. 16 plushes of Sonic, 4 Cupheads, Mortal Kombat, and a Sly Cooper. Oh my gosh. That must be a sight to see, having everything stacked up with all your favorites. I used to have plushes when I was younger. I don't have as many now. Because again, I don't know where to put them. But it's so fun. I've seen people who sell plushies too, and it's a great hobby to own plushies for sure. Sometimes they're really adorable too. Anyway, Eternals or Transformers? I'm gonna say Transformers did better. Really? Really? I don't get IMDb ratings, man. Come on. Okay, so if I had to take a guess, I'd say that Infinity War did better. Well, I'm not meaning that like it did better box office wise. Of course it did. It's like one of the highest grossing films of all time. But ratings wise, it probably did better. 8.4 versus 7.8. Yep, okay. Though Halloween is a very good film. The original. All right, we saw this one. Infinity War is still beating it. 110%. Belfast? Well, I can't even see the language because the thumbnail's so gritty. I don't know, man. I would assume Belfast is high rated. Yeah. That was just a kind of a generalized guess. Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, right? Better or lower? Oh gosh. Lower than a 7, higher than a 7? Maybe higher than a 7. I think it did okay. I think people liked it. Was it Toby? No, hold on. I think it was Tobey Maguire. Yeah. I'm a Tobey Maguire person myself, but Andrew Garfield Spider-Man? Probably okay. Wow. Nice. Dang it. Okay. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, Godfather Part 2, no question. I don't even know the one on the left, but Godfather Part 2 has one. Guaranteed. Chronicles of Narnia Prince Caspian. Okay, first off, I didn't know there was more than one Chronicles of Narnia film. Second, there is absolutely no way this beats Godfather. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. The Artist? 2011, 6 Golden Globe Awards. Well, hey, if you got 6 Golden Globes, you gotta be higher rated. Yeah. Nice. The Secret in Their Eye. What are these films? We went from, like, popular superhero and animated films to... I don't know, are these dramas? I assume they're dramas. I'm gonna assume The Artist is still doing better. What? It's always by, like, 0.2. No chance of an Oscar with that. Shut up. Heat with Val Kilmer or Into the Wild. Los Angeles Crime Saga. I'd say Into the Wild. Why? Again with the 0.2. I can't with this. I Still Believe or Reservoir Dogs? Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, Reservoir Dogs. 110%. Versus Old Boy? Wait, this is a Korean film, right? Yeah. It's not Parasite. But I still think Reservoir Dogs has it beat out. They're tied! What? Okay. Usual Suspects was an 8.5, I remember that. Usual Suspects, I'm gonna say again, great film. Fantastic film. If you have not seen it, go watch it. Seriously. Still winning. I don't know what Prince Caspian. Fargo? Fargo. Fargo versus whatever this film is. Definitely Fargo. Yeah. 110% Fargo. Versus Pitch Perfect 2. Please tell me it's Fargo. Thank you. Okay. Doing okay. All right, now we come to a question. So I mentioned this last time on my Binding of Isaac stream that I did actually see Force Awakens in theaters when it came out because Star Wars fan, you know. And I liked it. It's sort of a rehash of Episode 4, but it's okay. It does what it needs to. It has good character development, good dialogue, and it's all right. Is it higher than 6.4 though? Because in hindsight, people don't really like the sequels. I'd say it's higher. I'd say it's around a 7. It's an 8. Wow. So it really is the good one. Versus Spider-Man 3. Tobey Maguire era Spider-Man 3. Higher than an 8 though? I do love this film. I love Spider-Man 3. For all its goofiness and all its wackiness, it's a great superhero movie, but higher than an 8. I'm gonna say it's not. Yeah, 6.2. Okay. I'm starting to get the idea that Winnie the Pooh had a film in 2011. Okay. I'm starting to get the idea that, at least for IMDb, if it's a rating around 6-ish, that means it's either a semi-decent film or a respected film that didn't have a lot of like hype surrounding it. Where if it's in the 7 to 9 category, it's either a genuinely good film or a box office smash. So it seems more like a not quite a popularity contest, but it's like a combination of a bunch of different factors. Winnie the Pooh 2011, higher or lower? Possibly lower. But higher. I feel like it's gonna be higher. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know Winnie Pooh had a movie in 2011. I don't even know what the one on the left is. It's apparently a Clint Eastwood film. Somehow. Probably Winnie the Pooh did better, though. What? Okay, maybe I should watch more Clint Eastwood films. Though, I got a 9. 9's not bad. 9 is not bad. All right, we're going to do one more of this. West Side Story or The Hobbit? Well, that's the new West Side Story. The Hobbit didn't do as well as Lord of the Rings, from what I recollect. But, man, this is a tough one. It's mainly because I don't have a full grasp of either of these entirely. So trying to understand like where they would be rated is difficult. But if I had to pick which one was higher, Hobbit. Yeah, okay, good. We just did this one. This was an 8. Nice. A Beautiful Mind. Russell Crowe? Why does Russell Crowe look like he's like 2 years old? He has no facial hair. He's like perfectly porcelain clean skin. What even is... I think Star Wars is still better. Why? Oh. But yeah, Russell Crowe looked really weird in that. I don't know what that was. All right, so movies is definitely fun. And I don't watch movies as much as I probably should, but as you can see, I have some knowledge of movies, either because I watched reviews of them or I've watched them when I was younger or my parents have. Anyway, that is not my area of expertise. We'll get to music. We will get to music, but there are some other categories here that I found quite interesting. Geography, Pokemon, video games. This one I would absolutely, like, fail miserably, because my knowledge of anime is painfully niche. And then sports I would have no clue. Sports I would have absolutely no clue. So, I think we'll do video games. How about that? Let's try that. Which video game title is the best selling? Sure. Diablo 3 versus GTA San Andreas. They're both multi-platform, so they have a ton of sales. I know that Diablo 3 is probably the most respected in the series, but I also know that San Andreas is probably the most respected in that series. If I had to say which one has more of a cultural standing, I'd say they both sort of fit in, but probably San Andreas. 27. Wow! I didn't realize it was that close. Did not realize it was that close. Red Dead versus Sonic the Hedgehog! Let's go Sonic! But did it sell better than Red Dead? Who knows? Right, because Sonic's multi-platform too. Yeah, Sonic's here. Let's see. I'm hoping they're at least equivalent, because one is an absolutely classic platformer and the other is Red Dead. So I'm gonna say Sonic. I'm gonna say Sonic because it's older. By just a million. That is, oh come on! You can't do this. I think it's still Sonic. But Duck Hunt has been around for so long. I think it's still Sonic. Are you kidding? These are way too close. This is actually difficult. This is genuinely difficult. New Super Mario prepares to attack Red Dead with my 2 feet between such plushes. Oh no. Imagine seeing Sonic in a Western. Wait, actually, no, he hasn't been in a Western yet. I'm sure down the line they'll put him in one. I have not played Frontiers, and I apologize. I should play Frontiers. I might play Frontiers one day. It's gonna happen. New Super Mario Bros. Versus FIFA 18. Nintendo versus EA Sports. Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo. Get out of here. Stop. This category sucks. There's so many that are so close to each other. I think Super Mario World did sell more, though. Are you kidding me? They're off by like a couple million. And they're all in like the 20, 30 million range. This sucks. This is so hard. Yeah, Borderlands 2. Good to see you, bud. Versus Super Mario Bros, though. I know that Borderlands 2 is more recent, and video games tend to sell better in more modern times because it's more of a public, it's more of a cultural phenomenon now than it was in the 1980s. But Super Mario Bros. Did save the gaming industry, and it has been around for longer, so I'm gonna say Super Mario Bros. Yep, okay. By quite a bit. Quite a substantial margin. Stop this! You cannot! Stop this! Did Pokemon sell more than Super Mario Brothers? Like original Pokemon. It's like one of the best-selling game series of both of these are some of the best-selling game series of all time. All time. And you're comparing them. Oh man, did Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, Yellow sell more than 60 million copies? Yes. Oh, come on. This is impossible. This is impossible. Now, this looks easy, but it is very much not, because Wii Fit did come with a couple of Wiis, and Wii's sold very well. But I think GTA 4 is better selling. Are you kidding? I was right! I was right about the coming with the system. I should have went with my gut. I went against my gut, and I made a bad decision. We know that Diablo sold 30 million. We don't know if The Witcher 3 has sold more than 30 million. I want to believe it has. I'm gonna say it has. 40 million. Okay. Versus Tetris. Please. Wait, the EA Tetris? Because the original is probably more monumental. I'm gonna say The Witcher. What? 100 million copies? 100 million copies. So that means, do they mean all Tetris? They meant all Tetris. Category's impossible. Smash Ultimate versus Black Ops 2. Smash Ultimate is fantastic. Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty in the series, in my opinion. Smash Ultimate is only on Switch. Did a Nintendo Smash game sell more than a Call of Duty game? I'm gonna say yes. By very little. By about 4 million copies. Okay. We saw what happened with Wii Fit. We saw what happened. So, gonna say it's Wii Sports. Yeah, by a lot. Bye, Diablo. I know how much you have now. Versus the original Black Ops. I don't think it sold as well as Black Ops 2 did. I think Diablo has sold better. Yeah, okay. Still, these are really close. Nintendogs! Nintendogs! Did it sell better than Call of Duty? It is a DS game, but it is the dog Nintendo DS game. Probably. Come on, man. These are so close. All right, I'm gonna do one more. This category is nigh impossible, man. I think it's Wii Sports. I think it's Wii Sports. 82-23. Okay. They're throwing curveballs at me. Yeah, nothing's gonna beat Wii Sports until it's gone. Yeah. Versus Human Fall Flat. Human Fall Flat is hilarious. Doesn't mean it sold as well as a Call of Duty game, though, I don't think. It sold better! Honestly, props for indies. That's good. That is good that it sold better. That is really good. Actually happy about that. Also, oh no, seriously, stop playing. I don't want to. You can't make me. I'm gonna do one more. FIFA 18 versus Wii Fit. Wii Fit. Starting to memorize these now. My high score in this category is 4, by the way. 4. Wii Sports. Oh, come on! Alright, I'm done. I'm done with this category, man. Some of these numbers are so off for what I'm thinking. Alright. So let's do... So we still have music, geography, Pokemon, Instagram and Reddit. I'm skipping because social media, not for me. I would completely lose those categories. American football, actual football. No, so the whole sports category, get out of here. I know that the like football, which is soccer, is like a big thing right now, but I don't do sports. I'm sorry. It's not for me. I'm a nerd. I don't sports. Speaking of being a nerd, let's check out the Pokemon category. Guess which Pokemon has a higher base score total? Nah, dude, I'm gonna screw this up so bad. If it was like, which Pokemon is higher or lower in the dex, I would have an idea, but stat total? I like Pokemon, but I'm not like that into Pokemon. You know what? We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try it. Conkeldurr versus Sudowoodo. Mewtwo versus Arceus. Which one has a higher stat total? I don't know. I'm gonna guess Mewtwo. I know that Arceus is God, but I think Mewtwo is just generally stronger. Like, stat-wise, not lore-wise. That's just me guessing, though. But these two goofballs, Conkeldurr and Sudowoodo. Also, Sudowoodo is a rock type, and I will never understand that. I get that it's a petrified tree. Not a fan of Pokemon. Yeah. I like Pokemon. I played a couple of games. I'm not like super dedicated though. I see on YouTube every so often people who play, what is it, Showdown? I think it's Pokemon Showdown. And you have to know so much about Pokemon in order to properly like play competitively. And I just want to see cute animals shoot laser beams, man. That's all. Conkeldurr or Sudowoodo? Sudowoodo probably has a slightly lower stat score than Conkeldurr. 410, okay, versus 505. That was a guess. Okay, definitely not the bird. There's no way the bird has a higher stat total. Yeah, okay. Never seen that bird in my life. Dude, Salamence, you cannot take the strongest man in Gen 3 out here and say that he's weaker than a little bird. Yeah, 600. Get out of town. Versus Latias, though. Latias is a legendary. I'm gonna say Latias is lower, though. They're tied. Did not know that. Did not know that. Versus Dwebble. It's Latias. It's Latias. You can't bring a legendary in here, man. Versus Type Null? I saw this. I remember I saw Type Null's design a long time ago when he was released, because he was released with Gen 8 Galar, right? And I looked at his design and I went, they really just kind of threw everything together, huh? Because it's got a fishtail, an axe head for a head. It makes no sense. And then it has an evolved form. Hold on. I wanna showcase this. Type Null. Type Null's evolved form cleans it up a little bit. Yeah, it's Silvally. Yeah. Silvally looks a lot better. I will say that. But its design is definitely weird. Oh, it's Gen 7. Oh, I'm sorry to anyone who's a fan of Pokemon. It's Gen 7. But yeah, Silvally's design is a lot better than Type Null's. But Type Null Type Note really does look like they kind of threw stuff together. Though, does it have a higher stat bonus than Dwevel? I'd say so. Yeah. 534. Okay. Doing okay so far. They keep giving me small Pokemon and putting them up against, like, tanks. Yeah, that's a lot for a small Pokemon, though. Does Lunatone have higher stats, though? I would say no. They're tied. Stop giving me ties. It's freaking me out. I love Shroomish, but base Shroomish I don't think is as good. Yeah, 295. That's rough. I think Breloom might have good stats, though. Versus Nidorino? I think Nidorino has higher stats. Yep, 365. Good Pokemon. Very good. Versus Diglett! My boy Diglett! I don't know. Does the purple, like, Rhino Rat thing have a higher stat bonus than that? Possibly, yes. Yeah, okay, good. I feel like if they're in their unevolved state, they usually have a very low stat total. Lombre, I think, is higher because it's a mid-evolved. And then Dratini? It's its base evolved form, though. Let's see. I'm gonna say Lombre's higher. Yeah, just barely. Okay. I'm doing really well in this category. I'm kind of shocked. Dratini versus Meditite. 300 versus... I don't know. Meditite's its base form, right? But Dratini is a pseudo-legendary. Well, at least Dragonite is. I'm gonna say Meditite's higher. Oh, I got cocky. Well, 13 is not bad. The top 10%? Really? I doubted that. I doubted how all right I would do in this category, man. I think I'll do one more. I'll probably get destroyed. Paris versus Sunflora? Does Sunflora evolve into any? I don't think so. Let's try Sunflora. 425, 285. Okay. Yeah, no, I seem to have a good idea of, like, where they sit in their evolutionary line and whether or not that means they have good stats. Munchlax is a baby Pokemon, so I think Sunflora is better. Yeah, not by much, though. Versus Joltik, I think Munchlax still. Yeah. 319, that's a weird stat total. Versus a bird. Tailow's good, though. But higher than 319. I think just barely. Nope, okay. Well, it was beginner's luck. Go try and catch some Pokemon instead. I would, but I'm being a nerd and doing stats. All right, enough of Pokemon. Very, very intriguing to learn about stat totals, but I know so little about that it was mostly just guesswork. All right, so let's see what else we got. The music category I'm going to be on for a little bit, so we'll get there when we get there. But we can try geography. This is extremely nerdy, by the way. So, which country has a higher population? I've taken some geography courses in school, so we'll see how this goes. I have some idea. Malta in Europe or Mongolia in Asia. Not to be the bearer of bad news, but if you're not China, then your population, if you're not China or India, usually your population is lower than that of Europe. Europe is much more densely populated. But Malta, if I remember correctly, is not like a full-on, not country, but it's more of like a sovereign state, I think. It's also kind of small, so I think Mongolia. 3.4, yeah, 514. Okay, good. Malta might be a city. Hold on. Let's go to Google and look this up. This is why I had Google here. This is why I had Google. It is a country. It's an island. That's why. That's why. Yep, archipelago in the central Mediterranean. Yeah. Higher than... Does Mongolia have more people than Morocco? I think Morocco has more people. Yeah, 36. Wow. Versus Mauritania and Africa? I think still Morocco. Yeah, 4.2. Versus Macau in Asia. I don't know where Macau is. Isn't that like in... I think it's in Southeast Asia. Does it have more than 4.2 million people? I mean, that Southeast Asia is sort of densely populated. So I'm gonna say, wow, okay. Oops. Not as dense as I thought. All right, we'll do another one. Sierra Leone versus Liberia. Liberia, 4.6. Okay, wow, Sierra Leone has more people. You barely left the airport. Sure, fine, I'll play again. Jeez. Malawi versus Mauritania. I think Mauritania. Jesus, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. If it's okay, I will mention, if it's not Europe, Southeast Asia, or North America, I have no clue. I'm completely honest about that. So, like, when I get a lot of the African countries, I have no idea how to compare them. Like, I have no reference point. So, like, for instance, South Sudan versus Chad. I don't know. I don't know how many people there are in each of these countries. South Sudan is the newest country. So, Chad? Oh, okay. They're all African countries. I'm getting more African countries. 16.8. I'm gonna say Chad has more. What? Why? Get back to Lost Luggage where you clearly left your brain. Stop! I don't know these things! Told you I was gonna be bad at this. Croatia versus Switzerland? I think Switzerland. 8.7, 3.8, yeah. Okay. Please stay in Europe. Botswana. Where is that? Google, please help me. And I will not look at the population. Botswana is a landlocked country in Southern Africa. I'm gonna say less. I actually held my hand over where the population was. I did not see it. I'm gonna say Switzerland has more. Yes, good. Versus Indonesia. Okay. If you don't know this, Indonesia is the 4th most populous country in the world. I believe, if I remember my numbers correctly, it has 160 million people. Never mind! It's higher than I thought it was! Wow, that's more. That is so much more. 272 million. Where did I get my 180 from? Or 160 from? Maybe that was an old population figure. Yeah, but Indonesia is the 4th most populous country in the world. The United States is the 3rd most populous. Yep, 332. Versus Senegal. I mean, that's literally like comparing a bus to a bicycle. You can't. It's the US. There's only 2 countries that would be higher than it. Okay, now it's hard again. Chile versus Senegal. Senegal has 17.2. Chile? Does Chile have more or less? I think Senegal has more. I knew they were close. Take your time, that one was easy. No, it wasn't. They were right next to each other. Fiji or Kenya? Fiji is an island. Islands tend to have lower populations. I think Kenya. Wow! Wow, Kenya. 47.5 million. Same thing. Cape Verde is an island. So I think Kenya has more. Yeah, Cape Verde is an island. There's some really tiny countries in the world. Versus North Korea. I think North Korea has more. Yeah, 25.6. Far, far less than South Korea. Versus Panama? I think still North Korea. Yeah, okay. Versus Armenia. I think Armenia has more. Why? All right, I need to slow down. I need to slow down. Vanuatu. That sounds like an island nation. So I'm gonna say Colombia. 51 million people in Colombia. Wow. Versus Tunisia. Tunisia is in Northern Africa and is a nice little mix of a bunch of different things culture-wise. I still think it's Colombia, though. Yeah. Okay. Versus Jamaica? Tunisia versus Jamaica. Oh, gosh. Jamaica... Again, Jamaica's an island, so Tunisia. Okay. Versus Cuba. Also an island, but bigger. Cuba. Yeah, 11.1. Versus Palestine? I think Cuba. Yeah, okay. Argentina definitely has more. Definitely has more. If you don't know, Palestine's actually pretty small. Ivory Coast. Oh yeah, funny story about Ivory Coast. So you can see the flag right here, right? At one point in time, I saw this flag, like with it was with Ivory Coast for context. Like I don't know if it was part of a history something or not, but I looked at the flag, and I thought, that looks like Ireland. That looks like the flag of Ireland. And it's not. If we look up the flag of Ireland, you can see that they are flipped. One goes orange, white, green, and the other goes green, white, orange. But you can see where you could get confused. So, at one point in time, I was confused. And I think I asked about it. Yeah, no, it was in a history class. I think I asked, why is the flag of the Ivory Coast, why does it look like Ireland? I don't remember the exact reason. It has something to do with the symbolism of the colors. That's how most flags come about, is color symbolism. Anyway, it's still Argentina. Not by much, though. Versus Turkey. Turkey. More than 27 million. I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, 84.6. I actually have a couple Turkish friends. I have been, if you aren't aware, I am currently living in Japan for about a year, and I'm part of an exchange program with a local university. And I met some Turkish people, and they're really cool people. We all have like a basic knowledge of Japanese, but almost everyone I know has can speak pretty good English. So I've been talking with them, and they're really cool people. So thought I'd give a little bit of trivia about the fact that I have some familiarity with Turkey because I've talked with Turkish people, and I've asked them what's Turkey like? Where are you from? And one of them said Ankara, which is in, I think, central Turkey. Yeah, I think it's in central Turkey. If I remember, that's what he said. Anyway, Singapore has a lot of people. Turkey has, I think, more people, though. Singapore has less people than I thought. Does Antigua have more than Singapore, though? I think Singapore has just a bit more. Oh, wow. Wow, Antigua. Get more people. Kidding. Bulgaria definitely has more Central European country. Doing okay. Doing okay. Syria or Bulgaria? I think... I don't want to jump the gun on this one. Middle Eastern countries are very hit or miss in my mental filings. Some of them I have some idea about. Like Dubai has a lot of people. Not Dubai. The United Arab Emirates, which has Dubai in it, has a lot of people. But a lot of countries I have no idea. Like Oman, Saudi Arabia, I have no clue. I would say, if I was to compare a Central European country to a Middle Eastern country, I'm gonna say Syria has more. Yes! Okay. Versus Guinea. Still Syria. Whoa! When we hit the 10 millions, I did get a little scared. Versus the Faroe Islands. Well, Faroe Islands are islands, right? So less people. Yeah, way less. Way less. And then this is Kyrgyzstan. I mean, islands versus, I think Kyrgyzstan is landlocked, right? Yeah. 6.7. Versus Iraq. Okay, same thing again. Kyrgyzstan is more like Western Asia. Iraq is Middle East. I think Iraq has more. Yeah, 41.1. Nice. St. Vincent of the Grenadines? That's an island. Yeah, as long as they keep throwing islands at me and then a country, yeah, Iran. As long as they keep throwing islands at me and then a country, we're good. Wales! Okay. I know that Wales likes to think it's a country. But Wales is still part of the UK. The population of the United Kingdom is a lot, but just Wales? There's no way. Yeah, there was no way. Okay, here we go. For the 20. Does Saudi Arabia have more people than just Wales? It's big. Saudi Arabia is a big country. I'm gonna say yes. 20! We hit 20! We hit my goal, so I feel accomplished. I didn't think it was gonna be countries, but I'm fine with that. Alright. So now we just go as far as I possibly can. Saudi Arabia versus Micronesia? I think still Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Micronesia is a group of islands. Romania. Central Europe, right? Yes. 19 million. I think I've met a Romanian while I've been in Japan. I think so. If my recollection serves me correctly. Yeah, I think so. Sri Lanka. I know that India is incredibly densely populated. But I don't know much about Sri Lanka. I know it's the island off to the south of India. But I don't know if it's as densely populated as India is. I think still Romania. Ah, I knew it. I should have went with my gut. Top 1%. 22. Highest score so far. 22 on geography, which is not what I thought it was going to be. Good category, that. Good category. Very, very self-explanatory. All right, anyway. Websites. My anime list. I'm gonna skip this one. Let's go back to Christmas. Now let's do Christmas searches. Because I am intrigued by what people search on Google. You've ever played what is it, Google Feud? The one where you have to guess the top 10 searches for any given prompt. I swear. People have no clue how to properly end their search terms. Because there's some like, is my bird dying? Is my bird molting? Is my bird, like, stuff like that. It's, people have the strangest questions, I swear. And it amazes me sometimes how when people ask stuff on Google, they think that Google is like the be all end all of knowledge. And you'd get way more if you just asked someone who knew what they were talking about. Anyway, let's see what people Google on Christmas for Christmas. How to draw a Christmas tree or gingerbread. So, I feel like people are more apt to look for gingerbread purely for the fact that it's food. I wouldn't say that people learning how to draw, like, people don't try to learn stuff like that, but there are probably more people who want to make gingerbread houses, cook gingerbread, or buy gingerbread than there are people who want to draw a tree. Yes. Nice. Buy a lot. Yule? Yule or gingerbread. I think gingerbread still. As long as we're in the food category. Ugh. How to draw Santa. This one. I think it's in line with the Christmas tree one, though. I think it's in line, so... I'm gonna say... If I had to take a guesstimate, I think Yule is higher. Yeah, okay. Yeah, less than the tree. Christmas Eve? Oh, people search that. Yeah, people search that like crazy. I think it's looking for keywords. Nutcracker? Probably roughly the same as gingerbread, I would think. Not as much as Christmas Eve, because Christmas Eve is the general thing. Whew. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Dang it! Just need to stop doing that. How many days until Christmas? Oh, people search this all the time. But does it have more than just Christmas Eve? I think so. Yeah, 2.7. 2.7. Oh my gosh. Way to throw a truth bomb at us. Is that more search than how many days in... Well, this is just an emotional concept. So... I feel like single word stuff is searched more often, but how many days until Christmas? I think loneliness. Really? Man, people aren't as into, like, human psychology, I guess. People really just want their Christmas. Krampus or Joseph. So, traditional Germanic demon who does the exact opposite of Santa, or religious figure. Religious figure. Dang, okay. I'm sorry, middle Europe. I apologize. Dang, Krampus got some search results. Turkey till frozen or dashing? I feel really bad about the Krampus one. I should understand my Christmas mythology more. Turkey till frozen or dashing? Oh dear. What do I do? I don't know. Wait, why are people looking at turkey? Oh, cause they bought turkey for Thanksgiving and they put it in the fridge and they're trying to see if they can still use it as like a Christmas turkey. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. Dashing though? Probably turkey still frozen. These are both horrible searches. Turkey still frozen had 880 searches. Jeez, okay. I'm sorry, what is the wassailing song? The wassailing song. A traditional... Here We Come a Wassailing is a traditional English Christmas carol. I've never heard of this in my life. More than a religious figure, though. Probably not. Okay, well... Where's my head at, man? Yeah, let's try that again. Christmas countdown, Christmas pudding. Well, we already looked up people looking up how many days before Christmas, and it was like 2.7 million or something crazy like that. Oh, they're tied? They're tied? Christmas countdown or mince pies? I think still countdown. They're tied again? What? Okay. Wait, what was Joseph? Was it like 600? Oh, I don't remember. Mince pies. It was 300. Okay. How many reindeers does Sid? Yeah, people look this up all the time, definitely. Yeah. That was close. Yeah, people look this up all the time. Where is Santa right now? Blue Christmas. Hang on. It's showing Elvis Presley, so I would assume. Let's take a gander. Yeah, it's an Elvis Presley song. I'm gonna say it has less search results because, while music tends to have good search results on Google, for instance, more general stuff is often searched more, I would think. So, yeah, okay. Probably about double. Good. How to decorate a Christmas tree. Yeah. Oh, come on! I just contradicted myself. Oh, I cannot believe that. What a shame. 10 Lords a Leaping. That's a lyric from Partridge in a Pear Tree. Versus Tidings? Who looks up Tidings? 10 Lords a Leaping. Okay, I guess 50,000 people look up Tidings. Man, this has proven to me that I do not understand Google search results. Tangerine or Christmas cake? I'd say Christmas cake. I didn't know that tangerine was a Christmassy thing. Tangerine, Christmas. Is it really? Why are tangerines associated with Christmas? Oh, ripeness season. Did not know that. I did not know that it gets ripe in, like, the winter months. I never knew that. See, you learn something every day. I still think it's Christmas cake. Yeah. Yeah. Get out of here, tangerines. Get out. Fairy lights? I know I mean, it's a picture of Christmas lights, like festive lights. I didn't know they were called fairy lights, though. I think still Christmas cake. Yep, cool. A Charlie Brown Christmas. Great movie. Classic. Does it have more than fairy lights? Probably. I'm so bad at this. Oh my gosh. You're gonna do better next time, I hope. Thank you for encouraging me for once. Christmas pudding or Malteser. Malteser cake? People make cakes with Maltesers. Christmas pudding, please. Yeah, people make cakes with Maltesers? Dasher, one of the reindeer. Less than Christmas pudding, I'm gonna say. Yep, cool, okay. Starting to understand. What is driving home for Christmas? It's a song. It has to be a song. Driving Home for Christmas. Song by Chris Ree. 1986. Does it have more than Dasher? I feel like it would have less than that Elvis Presley tune, right? So... Oh, come on! It's music! What am I doing? Music has more search results most of the time. Oh no, seriously, stop playing. Fuck. Father Christmas or North Pole? Oh, that image is fun. North Pole was here. So, but I'm gonna nerd out for a second because I actually know what that image is talk about. So if you're wondering why it says North Pole was here instead of North Pole is here. The North Pole, at least the magnetic north, which is what all our compasses point to, shifts because of the movement of the poles of the Earth, because Earth is actually on I think it's a 23-degree tilt, roughly. And its magnetic north and magnetic south fluctuate as the planet moves around the sun. It doesn't fluctuate a lot, but it does fluctuate. And it sort of moves in like almost like a circle over time. It's still roughly centric on the North Pole, don't get me wrong. But it does move over time. And even if it's a couple inches, the placement of that pole right at the North Pole does become incorrect as the magnetic north moves around. So, yeah, that sign is true. The North Pole was there, but has shifted. Not by much, but it has. And in, I think it's 100,000 years' time, the poles will flip and everything will go to shit. Anyway, do people look up Father Christmas or North Pole more? I'm gonna say North Pole. Yes. Okay. I'm genuinely getting lucky. Where is Santa? More? Woo! Okay. Christmas countdown. That was 550, I think. 550K. So, where is Santa does more? Yeah, 550K. See, I can remember things kind of sometimes. Hey, a movie! Didn't expect to see a movie in the category. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This is a classic. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is a classic film. It's such a romp. Now, does it have more search results than Christmas Countdown, though? I actually don't know, because Christmas Vacation is a Christmas time film. I don't know if it's as big as Christmas Story. It definitely isn't, but would people search that up? Specifically that term? I feel like Christmas Countdown's higher. Wow! Again, I should have went with my gut. I didn't think about that, but yeah. Yeah, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is like a Christmas film classic. At least, I would hope it's classic. I like it. I know a lot of people who like that film. It's very funny. Though I will say, it's interesting to note that there are a lot of like Christmas films that are very well respected in popular culture, but there aren't as many for like Hanukkah and such. I think a point was made about this, where there are a ton of Christmas films. There are a ton of Christmas films, but there aren't that many like proper like Jewish or Hanukkah themed films or anything like that, which is odd. But I guess it's a popularity contest sort of thing, where there are generally more traditional Christians or people who celebrate Christmas in English-speaking countries versus Judaism. Speaking of Christianity, is Christianity the religion searched more on Google than vacation? Yes. They're tied. There's no way they're tied. Ho ho. People search ho ho ho. Also, what is wrong with that Santa? What is wrong with that Santa? That looks like a bootleg Santa if ever I've seen one. That thing is terrifying. It's got it has blue sclera. Do you see that? What is going on with that Santa? Someone needs to hire like a proper person to manufacture that. Jesus. Also, it's in front of like a police height thing. What is this picture? What is this picture? I'm gonna say Christianity. I hope it's Christianity. Good. Get out of here. Oh no, it's gonna stay around. North Pole. Ho ho ho. Yeah, get out of here. Christmas markets. Do people use Google to look up places that they shop? I feel like yes. I think yes. Higher than the North Pole, though? I'm really taking a shot in the dark on this one. Wow, yeah, okay, people really do like to shop. Good call, good call. Wrapping paper is so specific, though. It's specific, but it's also non-specific, if you know what I mean. Though, if I had to pick whether people search up Christmas markets or wrapping paper more, I'd say Christmas markets. Yeah. Sometimes being quick, little donkey. He's got some brows, man. That donkey got some brows. Higher than wrapping paper? I don't actually know what little donkey is. Is it literally just a little, like, hold on. Oh, is it the song? Yeah, it's the song. Popular Christmas Carol. Oh, the music question again. I don't know. I don't know. Questions. Christmas Carol versus wrapping paper. I'm gonna say wrapping paper. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not a well-known lump of coal. Higher, I think. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! This makes no sense! Okay, one more. Santa Claus is coming to town or gold? Like, just gold. Literally gold. If we're talking chemistry, money, or, like, something like that, yeah, gold, but I'm gonna say music. I'm gonna say the music was more searched. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? 1.5 million people look up just the word gold. So yeah, it is really just grabbing from everything. Also, how... I wouldn't consider gold to be, like, Christmas-themed. I don't know. I get it because, like, it's one of the Christmas colors, but gold specifically in that form, I don't consider that to be, like, a Christmassy thing. I don't know. All right, back here. Walking in the air. I'm guessing that's a song. So where is Santa right now? Yep. Dashing. This was like 89,000 or something like that. So, oh no, it was 49. Where does Santa live? Oh, there were people genuinely trying to figure. I'm not saying that he has a specific location that he lives in, but there are people who have tried to like pinpoint where logically he would live, like as a cultural thing. And I think a lot of people said like Denmark or something like that, or Iceland, where it's not the North Pole, because you can't live at the North Pole. You really cannot. But actually, hold on, let me, because I know that his alternate name is Kris Kringle, which, oh yes, Germany, of course. So I don't know. It's a Santa Claus is very much a Germanic figure, at least historically. Saint Nicholas, all that. But based on like the modern interpretation of Santa Claus, people have said he would more likely live in like Northern Europe because it's colder and also there's more snow. So it wouldn't be out of the ordinary. You can't exactly live in like Northern Greenland or the North Pole because it's just too cold. It's like trying to live in Antarctica. But anyway, where does Santa live? These are so close, man. Oh, Xmas? Way more searches. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, this was the music one. I think it still has less. Yep, 368. Okay. Stockings. More or less, more or less. One's music, one's a common word. Common word. Whoa, 1 million. Don't let the bells end. What is that? Also, is that the darkness in the background? What? Hold on. I'm sorry I'm using Google so much, but don't let the bells end. Song by the Darkness. Yeah, there's no way that this is more searched than Stockings. No way. Yeah. That's a song by The Darkness did a Christmas song? Is Santa real? Good search. Yes, he is. Bethlehem. I feel like there would be less people searching for Bethlehem. Yeah. That's a lot of people searching for Bethlehem, though. Tidings. We saw this one earlier. I think it was like 400? Oh, it was way less. Never mind. Also, seeing a lot of these numbers, like 49.5 pop up a bunch, 550 popping up a bunch, 673 popping up a bunch. I feel like these are somewhat rounded because exact search results are kind of impossible to track, which nothing wrong with that, but it kind of takes away from the impact a little bit. Anyway, cheese board more than tidings. Yeah. Cheese board. Also, that I assume that in front is blue cheese, and it stands out so aggressively from the cheese behind it. Yule had more, I think, right? This was so long ago that we saw Yule. Yeah, 673. Jingle bells. More than Yule, though. This is like one of the most famous Christmas songs. I think more. 2.74. Dang. The Grinch? The Grinchy Grinch? Huh. I don't know, man. I still think Jingle Bells. Wow! What? I'm sorry. 7.48 million searches for the Grinch. You're joshing me. You're pulling my femur. That's absurd. More than Jingle Bells? Yeah, it's a Seuss character. Wow. I had no idea. I'm actually kind of blown away by that. That's the highest number we've seen. At least for this category. That's nuts. That's insane. Man, I guess people really like the Grinch or something. Or Dr. Seuss. I don't know. All right. I think I have exhausted the Christmas at least a little bit. So, we have a couple more categories. I kind of do want to do my anime list. I will absolutely trash this category, and by trash it, I mean do horribly. Honestly, yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Which anime has a higher score? So it's not views, it's score. I believe I can nerd out a little bit on this category, because I have some knowledge. Not as much as some people. There are some people who are very dedicated and know their ins and outs of every little tiny thing. But I have some knowledge. Let's give it a shot. Dear Lord, we're starting with movies? Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel or Detective Conan Movie 20, which is a higher rating? I know more about Fate than I do Detective Conan. And if I had to guess, I'd say the Heaven's Feel movie wasn't too bad. I don't know how people rate stuff on my anime list, though. I know it's definitely like a battle of high ratings, especially in the top edge, like Full Alchemist Brotherhood and such. But in the mid-range, I don't know, actually. Also, they're both movies. And in Detective Conan, it's the 20th movie. I don't know. Let's try Fate. 8.1. 8. You're kidding! Movies! Stop! Give me shows, please! Yojo Senki movie? Is it higher than an 8, though? I think Fate's higher. Oh, come on. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do horribly. I'm gonna do horribly on this category. Appalling guessing. Thanks. Yeah, oh no, I'm not great at this. Lu Jiao Hei Zan He. Never heard of that. But that is I'm assuming a Chinese animated movie. Osama ranking though? I feel like it would be slightly higher. Yeah, okay. Wow, 8.6. What the heck is that? Kokaku Todai. I've never seen that. I've never even seen an inkling of this. 8. Wow, apparently it's really close. Bakemono no Ko. Yeah, I'm getting some really niche stuff apparently. Actually, for me, it's niche. For me, it's niche. Again, like I said, my knowledge of anime is very narrow. So, yes, no, maybe so, possibly. When you get in that area of like the 8s, it gets so hard. Steins Gate 0 or Ashito no Joe 2. This is a classic boxing. Is it a movie or is it a proper series? And then this is Steins Gate. Most of the time, stuff associated with Steins Gate is very well respected. But is it better than Ashita no Joe 2? Yes. Oh, come on! You got a terrible score. I'm sorry, Mewtwo. Stop it. I'll try one more time. Kaguya-sama versus Girls in Panzer. Well, that's part 3. Is it movies? I feel like it's not shows. I'm not getting any shows. Unless Steins Gate Zero was a show. I feel like, no, hold on. Give me 1 second. Steins Gate Zero. Steins Gate Zero is a show. Okay. So we are getting shows. I wasn't entirely sure. I didn't know if there was a Steins Gate movie or not. Kaguya-sama versus Girls in Panzer. People really, really like this one. 9. People really like Kaguya-sama. Tokyo Ghoul Route. How do you even say that? Route A? It can't beat out Kaguya, though, can it? There's very little that beats out Kaguya. 7. Guilty Crown? Guilty Crown, I remember people didn't like that much. It was just kind of another generic show at the time. Higher than the Tokyo Ghoul thing, though. Maybe? 7.4, okay. Sinai Heroine, no... I don't know what this one is. I've heard of the Sinai Heroine part. I don't know, higher than Guilty Crown? Maybe, probably. Yeah, wow. Wait, did the rating just go up while I looked at it? Tokyo Kakeru Shoujo. No idea. See, I'm like, I'm drawing a blank. There's so many parts of this category that I have no clue what I'm doing. Tokyo Kakeru Shoujo versus Sinai Heroine. It looks quality. The one on the left looks quality. So I feel like it would be quality. Probably 8.5 or 8.6. Ah, I told you the stuff in the 8's hard. All right, again. Oh, come on. Like, I'm sure the one on the right's great, but you kind of can't beat the popularity of Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, 9. Jesus. But Odd Taxi, wow, 8.73. Bruh! You know what? I can't complain about not getting shows anymore because we just got Hunter x Hunter and JoJo Part 5. Like, what? Is JoJo better, though? Well, you can't really make that argument. It's like I said a while ago, it's like comparing apples to oranges. Is it higher rated, though? I really like Part 5. But does everyone really like Part 5? I still think Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, okay. I thought that would be higher. Made in Abyss? It's the movie, though. I think JoJo's better. Yeah, okay. Well, not literally, but rating-wise. What is that? That's a Chinese, I think. A Chinese animated picture. Or show, I'm not sure. I've also never heard of it. I'm gonna say Made in Abyss is higher. Oh dear! Oh dear! Apparently it's good! Maybe I should look into that. Oh dear! Oh, come on. You can't. Unless the thing on the left is extremely high quality. But isn't Kimetsu no Yaiba like one of the most highest rated things on my enemy list? Like ever now. I think so. Yeah. I thought it would be higher though. Maybe it got review bombed or something. I remember it was like in the 9s or something. Or maybe that's the show, not the movie. Oh, the original Berserk from the 1990s. I still think Kimetsu no Yaiba is higher. Yeah, but not by much. Excuse me? I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this in my life. I'm gonna say Berserk. Oh, by .01! What even is that show, dude? All right, you know what? Let's look it up. Shoujo Kageki. Kageki Shoujo. My anime list, maybe? Oh, here it is. What is this? Oh, that wait. That means it's outdated. It has to be outdated. 7.66. It has to be outdated. Unless it's not the one that it was talking about. How to captivate its audience, showing the weaknesses that break you and cultivating the strength that makes you spiritual with confidence. I'm assuming it's like a... What is it? It's a music thing. Dreams are performing on stage. Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea. But that feels outdated. I don't know. That figure seems a little outdated, unless it's the wrong thing. Hey, Detective Conan again. Toradora! I love Toradora. I love that series. It's good. I hope it's highly rated on Mal, because if it's not, I'll be really upset. I really like it. By .07. You can't get that close. Appalling guessing. Shut up. It's like they were literally less than 1/10 of a point away from each other. Mushoku Tensei versus... I don't know. I don't know. This is like staring at a mystery. If I had to take a guess, this is a part 2. This is a standalone. I'm gonna say the standalone's higher. Wow, never mind. Told you, I know like next to nothing about anime, bro. Mob Psych versus Violet Evergarden. Whoa. Violet Evergarden is really good. Versus Mob Psycho 102. I think Violet Evergarden. Oh, come on! They're off by like 1/10. Stop it! It puts quality next to quality, and speaking of quality, Durarara, I'm gonna guess Durarara, and I'm gonna be disappointed because it's not gonna be, yeah, Conan! Like, they're off by 1/10 again! Maybe it just goes to show that there's a lot of really good stuff. Black Butler. Versus... what? Because I'm just gonna lean towards Black Butler because it's more popular. Jesus Christ. That's 3 in a row zeros. I cannot win. Owari no Seraph, I don't think this did as well as people wanted it to. And on the left is Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, I'm gonna say Howl. Yeah, it didn't do as well. It did okay. It certainly did okay. JoJo Part 4? Ghibli versus JoJo is like the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. JoJo did really well for parts 4 and 5. But is it better than Ghibli? I think Ghibli's better. Yeah, okay. Though, watch both. Both are good. Come on. I don't know if people rate another that highly, though. It's very, very edgy. It's very good. It's very dark. But it's also very edgy. If I had to take a guess, I'd say another probably has a rating that's around an 8.2. If it's an 8.7, I'm gonna flip. Okay, it's lower than I thought. Now we have a baseline of 7.5. Josei no Tora to Sakana Tachi. Something about fish. It looks like an independent film, so they tend to score a lot higher because they put more time into it usually. Yeah, 8.44. Okay. All right, we've hit my high score again. Versus Eurocamp? I'm gonna say the independent film. Oh, come on! It's by a tenth. I can't win. I'm doing one more. Gintama versus Yakusoku no Neverland. Promise Neverland. I don't know. I think Gintama. Gintama almost has a 9 score. Versus Dead Man Wonderland. 3 in a row quality, by the way. All these 3 are quality, but I think Gintama. Yeah. Wow, Dead Man Wonderland has a lower rating than I thought. Kono Sekai no Katasumi ni... I mean, it can't be lower than Dead Man Wonderland, right? Yeah, 8. There's a lot in the 8 range. I'm kind of shocked. I've never heard of the one on the right. Never heard of the one on the right. So... Bruh, with these high ratings... I guess they're all good. I guess I should just watch more shows. We got some good ones, though. We got some ones that I recognized. All right. Now enough goofing around with these categories. Let's get to the music section. So, I feel like monthly listeners would be harder than total plays. Well, actually, artists is more general. Songs is more like one-hit wonder sort of deal. So, I think we should go with artists, because artists. Oh wait, is it just here Spotify? Oh, I thought you could pick Spotify categories. Can you not? Ah, it is songs. Okay. So we'll get back to that, but we should do monthly listeners first, just to kind of get my foot in the door. Okay. Now, I will preface. I am not a fan of pop music. I have dabbled in the past when I was younger, but my tastes have become more specific over time. I think I mentioned on my debut stream I'm more of a rock kind of person, which, again, if you're into pop music, good for you. Seriously, listen to whatever you want. It's whatever makes you happy, you know? But I'm not personally a fan, though I do know most of the big artists, because how can you not? Who's listened to more, though, here? Christina Aguilera or Beyonce? I'm gonna say Beyonce, because Beyonce knows no bounds. 33 versus 18. Okay. So I'm not completely daft. Versus Niall Horan? Why do I know who that is? I still think it's Beyonce. Yeah. Niall Horan has 14. Is Niall from... Hold on. Is Niall from... One Direction? Niall Horan. Irish singer-songwriter. Yeah. One Direction. I thought so. I thought I recognized him. Maroon 5. Maroon 5 has to be more listened to. Yeah, 52 million. I listen to Maroon 5. Maroon 5 versus Gaga, though. That's a good question. I know that Lady Gaga was huge in like the mid-2010s. I don't know about her relevance now, though. I still think Maroon 5. Yeah, okay. We have a measure now. NWA? Oh, is that the rap group? The hip-hop group? Gonna say Gaga. Yeah. Normally, general, like, pop music is an EDM, that sort of area, has more reach than hip-hop. Not saying that hip-hop isn't, like, the second most popular music genre today, like trap and such, but it tends to be that like the general like radio mainstream pop has more reach. Though that's completely irrelevant to this comparison, because we have NWA versus Snoop Dogg. Gonna say Snoop. 20.6. Snoop Doggy Dogg. I wish Dean Martin was higher, but I definitely know that Snoop Dogg's gonna be higher. Yeah. 4.2 mil, though. you can't compare these two. Like, you can't compare a monolith of modern music to a very, very good but old singer. Taylor versus Alicia Keys. I mean, I'm still thinking it's Taylor Swift. Yeah, okay. 57 million monthly listens, though. Versus Cardi B? I did mention that I think pop music has more reach. Alicia Keys. Damn! Okay. You're crazy in love with scores like that. 9's not bad. For a second pass, 9 is not bad. Amy Winehouse versus a tribe. What even is a Tribe Called Quest? I'm sorry. I think Amy Winehouse has more. Let's look this up. A Tribe Called Quest. Tribe Called Quest was an American hip-hop group formed in Queens, New York City in 1985. Q-Tip, Phil Phife Dawg, DJ and co-producer Al Shaheed Muhammad, and rapper Jerobi White. East Coast hip-hop, progressive. That's a genre? Progressive rap? Okay. One of hip-hop's most legendary, beloved, and revered groups of all time. Alternative hip-hop. Interesting. All right, back to what we were doing. Oh, you. Please tell me Amy Winehouse has more listens. Thank you. Thank you. Man. I really hope Depeche Mode has more listens than Soulja Boy. I do not like Soulja Boy. And it's literally only for that one song is why he has this many listens, by the way. There's no way that he has more listens because of the rest of his body of work. It's definitely just the one song. Depeche Mode, on the other hand, they're great, like, dark EDM artists. I think they're really cool. And funny story, I learned a lot of my music taste from my dad because my dad grew up in the like 70s and 80s. That was his era, so he was very much like a rock kind of guy. But he dabbled in the more popular stuff at the time, and Depeche Mode in I think the late 80s, early 90s. He knows some Depeche Mode stuff. And I wouldn't say I know as much as he does about Depeche Mode, but I have some familiarity. Like, Just Can't Get Enough. I think that's a Depeche Mode song. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. And, oh, what's that other one? It's the really dark one. Oh, I'm sure I remember it later, at a later time. Anyway. Depeche Mode, I would say, has less listens than Soulja Boy. They have more! Oh, I could not be more glad. Seriously, stop playing. Yeah, get out of here, Justin Bieber. Oh, dear. So, Korn's a new metal band. New metal's probably one of the most popular, like, mainstream metal acts of the past 3 decades. But Flo Rida is a hip-hop artist. And I already mentioned that modern music definitely has more reach. I think Flo Rida has more listens. Yes, 22.9 million. Versus who? Who is this? I maybe have seen the name once or twice. I'm hoping it's Flo. Who is Dua Lipa? I'm sorry for not understanding popular music that much, but who is Dua Lipa? English and Albanian singer-songwriter. Signature disco pop sound. I've never heard of this woman in my life. Well, that's wrong. I've heard of her, but I don't know who she is. So, apologies to any fans of Dua Lipa. I no familiarity. None at all. These two, however, Childish Gambino, also known as Donald Glover, and Whitney Houston. I'm gonna say Gambino. 18 mil. Wow, really? Whitney Houston. Wow. Guess there are more people into more classic stuff, I guess. I will say both are good. Both are good. I've heard Bonfire. I've heard Redbone. This Is America. You get the deal. And then Whitney Houston did. I think she did I Will Always Love You, right? Making sure I get my my great vocalists correct. Oops, didn't mean to open an extra tab. Yes, it was Whitney Houston. Thank goodness. I would have felt like an idiot if I got that wrong. Okay. Lord or Fall Out Boy? Lord was relevant in like 2013, last time I checked. Fall Out Boy has kind of maintained relevance, especially with that. I think they're that album in 2016, I think, called America, where they went full like pop. I'm gonna say Fall Out Boy. Ooh, close. Adele versus Fall Out Boy. Adele. Didn't mean to do that. Adele. Robbie Williams. Who? What is he, like a what's the show called? Brain, please. American Idol contestant? I'm taking a guess here. Probably still Adele. Yeah. Oh, Niall Horan. More. We saw this before. Still doing okay. James Brown, though. I remember a comedy bit. I think it was Eddie Murphy back in like the 80s. He did a comedy bit about James Brown and James Brown performing on stage, and how no one, not even his band, can understand what he's saying. Because when he's like singing and playing and gesturing to the audience, thank you for the follow. When he's singing and playing and gesturing to the audience, he'll go "Dada Dumble, Dada Stupid Bad." How did you miss me? Just just complete gibberish. Oh, that was a good bit. Though, does he have more listens than Niall Horan? No. I'm gonna say no. Yeah, didn't think so. Good music though. The Boys! Rammstein! Oh gosh. For Metal Boys, I think they have more. I think they have more than James Brown. I think Rammstein has more. I don't know how much more, but they really coming back into prominence over the past couple of years with the Untitled album and what was it, Zeit, that they released recently. But on Spotify, more than 4 million? I'm gonna say more than 4 million. Yeah, 8.7. Good stuff. Good stuff. One Direction? I want them to have less. I do, but I think they have more. Yeah, way more. Way more. Anne-Marie. How many artists are there in popular music, man? It's such a wide field, and I know next to nothing about it. I think still One Direction. Seriously, when it goes into the double millions, I get terrified. Oh dear, Panic at the Disco. I have a little story about this. I had some friends who were very into Panic at the Disco, and I wasn't for a very long time. But then I know I'm gonna sound like a complete tool, but I did start listening to them with I Write Sins and Not Tragedies. Still a good song. I know Brendan Urie hates the song. I know he hates it, but it's fun and it's good practice. But there's other songs like what is it? Is it 9 in the afternoon? What the hell is the song called? Is it 9 in the Afternoon? Trying to making sure I get the title right. Yeah, 9 in the Afternoon. That's another good one. But more than 20.8 million. Possibly. It's close. 24. Okay. All right, we already did Gambino. Gambino, I think, has less than this. Not by much, though. Hey, new record. Versus David Bowie. I love me some David Bowie. I do. I don't know if he has more than Donald Glover, though. Oh dear. Maybe? Possibly? I think there's some artists that are genuinely really good and very influential in music that don't have a lot of traction. And David Bowie is probably one of the most respected artists of all time. But I don't know if his... Excuse me. I don't know if his Spotify listens are as high as, like, Childish Gambino. I'm gonna say Donald Glover has more. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I actually have some good reasoning. Selena Gomez? Versus David Bowie? She has some popular songs, though. It's gonna... If it is Selena Gomez, it's gonna be close. I'm gonna vote David Bowie. Oh, dear. It was not close at all. Oh, man. Okay, 11. I'll do one more of these. Hey! The Gorillaz. Versus Liam Gallagher of Oasis. Liam by himself? I did a test a while back to make sure that like everything was up and running, and I picked this category, and I noticed that Oasis has way more listens than I thought they did. Like, my knowledge of Oasis was very fringe, and still very much is, but I didn't realize how popular Oasis was. They're like super popular. All I know is friggin' Wonderwall. That's it. But I guess they and... It's because it's two brothers, right? It's the Gallagher twins. Or are they twins or are they just brothers? Not sure. But they are as celebrity popular as you could possibly get, I guess. Anyway, the Gorillaz or Liam Gallagher? I want it to be the Gorillaz. I'm gonna say the Gorillaz. If it was Oasis, I think Oasis would be higher. Yeah, okay. Versus, oh god. Oh. I'm sorry if you like Imagine Dragons, but I do not. I do not. I just think it's just so generic. They definitely have more listens than Gorillaz, though. Yeah, 53 million. Dang. Hello? What am I even looking at? Who is this man? And why does he not have a shirt and his mohawk is like that? It's still Imagine Dragons, but what? Well, let's look this one up. DNCE. DNCE is an American dance rock band. Yeah, what's going on with his mohawk, man? Let's go to images. What are these? Who are these people? I have no familiar. Yeah, what's going on with the mohawk? What is happening? Why is it off center and why does he not wear a shirt ever? Put on a shirt, man, please. Versus a little bit. Who? We're now in the who category again. Higher than 13 mil? I don't think so. 23. Okay. That was short. I'm doing another. Destiny's Child? Oh wait, this was Beyonce's band, right? Versus Drake. Drake. I'm gonna say Drake. 52. Okay, it was Drake. Take that. Seriously, I'm still in the I'm getting exposed to a lot of these, but who? I still think it's Drake. Hey, the British monolith themselves. Iron Maiden. More than 3.7 million? I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, 7.4. Good stuff. Swedish House Mafia. I've heard of Swedish House Mafia. Do they have more than Iron Maiden, though? I would assume they do more... Because it says Swedish House Mafia. So I would assume they do more, like, electronic music. Which, again, tends to be more popular than rock and metal music. But how much more popular? I'm gonna go against my gut and say Swedish House Mafia. Wow, 20 million. Back to Fall Out Boy. They were at, I think, 17 or 18, so Swedish House Mafia. Oh, it was 19. Oh boy. Yeah, Imagine Dragons. Stop giving me easy ones. Give me some tough ones so I can actually think. Oh god. Oh no. Nickelback higher than Imagine Dragons? I know they want to be. I know they want to be higher than Imagine Dragons, but I still think it's Imagine Dragons. Yeah, okay. That would have freaked me out if it was Nickelback. Paolo Nutini. Still, there's people I just don't know on this list. Still think it's Nickelback. Yeah. I'm having some fun figuring this stuff out though. Janet Jackson? Janet Jackson. If it was Michael would be higher, but Janet? Didn't she make that one song that had a specific frequency that destroyed laptops? Yes, I watch Adam Neely. Would it be Janet Jackson over Paolo Nutini? Well, not would it be Janet Jackson over Paolo Nutini. Would Janet Jackson have more than 4.5 million listens? Yes. 5.3. Ooh. All right, Liam Gallagher. This was 1.7, so. Okay, I'm getting really lucky with these. Pink? Is Pink still relevant? I know she was big in the 2000s. More than Liam, though? Yeah, probably. Oh, dear. 26.7? All right, this is a genuine question. Does DJ Khaled have more listens than Pink? Follow-up question. Is DJ Khaled actually a good artist? Another one. I think Pink has more. Oh, 2 million off. When they're that close. Avicii? Avicii. More than 24 million, though. I don't know. I feel like less. I do feel like less. Not saying Avicii's bad. Avicii's not bad at all. Fantastic music. But I think less. Oh, wow, more. Okay. Was not expecting that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, when we get into that, like, that realm of artists that are, like, semi-decently globally popular, stuff gets fuzzy. All right. 2 categories left. 2 categories left. I'm gonna try my absolute hardest on both of these. We're gonna do rock and metal, and we're gonna do by song count. So there's gonna be some one-hit wonders on here that are gonna completely blow my mind, and then there's gonna be songs that I actually know the numbers for because I listened to them. So we'll start with rock, and then we'll hop to metal, and we'll see how we do. If I get less than 20 in this category, I'm going to feel kind of bad, but I did get 20 earlier this stream, so I still feel accomplished at least a little bit. Which rock song has been played more on Spotify? Maybe I'm amazed or a little less conversation. A Little Less Conversation is a very good song. It's got a nice groove to it, and I've heard it in many old Gmod videos. Does anyone remember 100 Ways to Die in Gmod? Does anyone remember that video? It's so old now, but I believe this song played in that. Versus a Paul McCartney song, though. I think the Elvis song. Yeah, wow, 138 million. Versus Everlong by the Foo Fighters? Oh, man. I think Everlong has like 200 million or something. It's their biggest. Oh my god! Almost 600! Oh, this is hard, actually. Because a lot of these are big hits. I don't want to miss the thing by Aerosmith. By the way, Foo Fighters, fantastic band. Love them. Love them to death. Dave Grohl, great guy. Such an entertainer. Very funny. Very wholesome. Can't believe he went on tour with a broken leg. Anyway. Versus an Aerosmith song? I still think it's Everlong. Damn it! Damn it! Shut up! Stop making me feel bad about my second favorite category. I don't know if this is a fluke or not, but we got 2 Linkin Park songs. It's Numb. It's Numb. Numb is more popular than Faint, but yeah, 1 billion listens for Numb. Okay, sorry, you cannot beat Linkin Park. Sorry, it's just impossible. Riders on the Storm by the Doors. I've also never heard of Garbage. I don't know what Garbage is. Riders on the Storm, though? I know Riders on the Storm is a popular song. Does it have more than 73 million listens, though? Yes? 290. Okay. Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. More than 290 listens? I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, 466. Good. Starman, David Bowie. That's not his biggest hit. His biggest hit is Space Odyssey, right? Oh, Space Oddity. Space Odyssey is the movie. I think Space Oddity is his biggest hit. I don't think Starman's higher than Free Fallin'. 282, though. That's a lot. Good Vibrations. More than David Bowie, though? I don't know. Yes, no, maybe so. I think Starman. Yeah. Whoa, come on! It's like 20 mil off. With songs that popular, it's basically like 95 versus 96 Lions. Bruh. It's Bohemian Rhapsody. It has to be Bohemian Rhapsody. But Du Hast was in... Oh, what movie was it in? What movie was Du Hast in? That's where like most of his popularity came from. But anyway, it's Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, 1.7 billion. 1.8 billion almost. It's still Bohemian Rhapsody, but Best of You is a great song. 439. Solid. Level tier. Joy Division? Alright, listen, I'm not Hideo Kojima. They're trying to weed out the Kojimas from the normal people. I still think it's Best of You. Yeah, okay. Doesn't Joy Division have like 2 albums? Like that's it? Is that Genesis's most popular song? I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. What is their most popular song? Sorry, I'm having to rack my brain because I forgot the title. That's All. I think That's All is their most popular song. I think the Joy Division song's higher. Yeah. Still, Land of Confusion, great song. Black Hole Sun. Rest in peace, Chris Cornell. I think Black Hole Sun's higher. It's pretty sure Soundgarden's biggest song. If not that one, then Spoonman. Starlight! Great tune. Probably less than Black Hole Sun, but great tune. Yeah, I love me some Muse. I clicked on the wrong one. I got too excited. I love Starlight. It's on my playlist. I listen to it pretty regularly. Hey, Children of the Grave? Oh man, I saw a video a little bit ago from what was this? Nick Nocturnal. He's more of a metalcore guy, but he does YouTube and Twitch content, and he did Stattatogories. And I remember he was in either the rock or the metal category, and he he saw Children of the Grave and he went, "What the hell is this? What's Children of the Grave? I've never heard of that song." Like, bruh, how? You've never heard Children of the Grave before? It's great. If you've never heard Children of the Grave, it's a great Black Sabbath song. It's got a wonderful groove. It's in, I think, C# standard. I would play it, but I don't want to pick up my guitar right now. But yeah, it's a great song. Give it a listen. However, Linkin Park still wins. sorry for procrastinating clicking on Linkin Park, but it's Linkin Park. That's Fleetwood Mac's biggest song, but I don't think it's as big as Numb. Close though. Another 400 million and it would be on par. Sleeping with Sirens. Heard of Sleeping with Sirens. Adds Children of the Grave to my notes app. Yeah, go give it a listen. Black Sabbath's wonderful, and they have some not deep tracks, but less well-known songs that are genuinely awesome. Let's see. I still think it's The Chain. Yeah. We saw this one already. Aerosmith's bigger. Sleeping with Sirens. Who is Sleeping with Sirens? Hold on. I recognize that name too. That's how I keep track how many times I watched Arctic Talks when I watched it last. What was I doing? Looking up Sleeping with Sirens, right? As you can see, I am extremely scatterbrained, so doing stuff like this is super in line with me. American rock band from Orlando, Florida. I don't know these people. I genuinely don't know these people. Maybe I'll look that up later. I do like dabbling in music occasionally. I used to have a very niche musical taste that very slowly expanded over time and then sort of blossomed out when I got into my more when I got older, rather. But I do occasionally like, who is this? Who's this band? And I listen to the song and I go, oh, that's good, or ew, I don't like it, because music's subjective, you know. But you know, it's fair. So, what was I doing? Right. I don't think that this Fleetwood Mac song is as big as Aerosmith. Good song though. Good song. Fleetwood Mac is a good band. Not my cup of tea, but I do respect Fleetwood Mac. Sona is a good song. Very good song. Better than Fleetwood, not better. I cannot compare them. I'm not comparing them by quality. I'm comparing them by numbers. Does it have more listens? No. Didn't think so. Okay. Well, how many listens did this one have? I think it was in the 200 millions. Oh, not even close. God, my memory's bad. Okay. Song 41? Is that their biggest song? I don't know, actually. I'm not a huge punk person. Sum 41 is a bit on the harsher side, which I think is pretty cool. But I'm not a big punk person. Like, I don't listen to Blink 182 or anything like that. Though, seriously, punk's got some great tunes. What is it? Green Day, Offspring, great bands. Again, not my cup of tea, but good bands. Seriously. Great songs too, like American Idiot. That's a good one. Go Your Own Way, Fleetwood Mac. I think more. Yeah. So I'm guessing that's like one of their biggest ones in Too Deep. Oh, here it is. The most well-known rock song in the world. If this doesn't have like 2 billion listens on Spotify, I'll be shocked. Really? It's only 1? Wow. People have played this at stadiums with hundreds of musicians. Dang. I really thought it would have more. Also, if you ever pick up an instrument, right? The first song that people tend to play is Seven Nation Army. If it's not Seven Nation Army, then it's Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. I remember I never really wanted to play either of them. Though playing Smoke on the Water for the meme is always a good time. I remember my first song that I played all the way through was Blitzkrieg Bop by the Ramones, which is an old school punk song, but also very simple. But I was very proud of myself because it was the first song I got all the way through. Seven Nation Army, on the other hand, you definitely need an effects pedal for, because there's a lot of effects that Jack White throws on his music. Anyway, does Seven Nation Army have more listens than Fall Out Boy? definitely. Definitely. Invisible Touch by Genesis. I saw when I looked at Genesis on Spotify when I was adding a couple of their songs to my playlists that Invisible Touch is really high, and I've never heard Invisible Touch before. I would assume it's really popular, but I'm not entirely sure. I think Fall Out Boy's more popular though. Yeah, okay. I'm really shooting in the dark on a lot of this, because I know some of these, but I don't know how popular they are truly. Kings of Leon versus Genesis. Genesis. Oh, come on. 13 mil off. What a shame. What a darn diddly dang shame. Hey, Black Sabbath again. But Centuries definitely has more listens than Children of the Grave. If you've never heard Centuries before, how? It's like one of Fall Out Boy's biggest songs. Yeah, 846. 846. The Smiths? Hey Google, what is this? Who are the Smiths? English rock band formed in Manchester in 1982. Oh, they were an old classic indie rock band. I still think it's Fall Out Boy. Though that is a popular song. Dang. I feel like sometimes, you know, when you see the title of a song and you see the band who it's by, you're never quite sure if that song is something you've heard before. But the moment you hear it, you're like, oh, that's what that song is? And I don't know, maybe I have heard this song before, but I've never put like the face to the name, so to speak. I don't know. Maybe I could go. I'll go listen to it after stream, and we'll have an idea. Also, Black Sabbath's back. Paranoid. I don't think Paranoid has as many listens as War Pigs, for instance. And if I had to take a guess, I'd say Paranoid doesn't have. I don't know. Actually, that's a tough one. Because Paranoid's a really popular song. I'll go with my gut. Yeah, 571. Wow. Doesn't War Pigs have more than... Oh. Oh, why does Wes Borland look like that? Looks like a ghost. Not a huge fan of Limp Bizkit, if you couldn't tell by my immediate reaction. I really desperately hope that Black Sabbath has more listens than Limp Bizkit. Thank goodness. Speaking of Panic at the Disco, if this song doesn't have more than 1 billion views, 1 billion listens, I'd be shocked. I've said that a couple times, but come on, even I know this friggin' song, and I was literally just like a metal guy when I was in my teens. Wow, really? It doesn't have... Okay. Ooh, good song. Supermassive Black Hole. Probably not as much as Panic, though. When we're talking, like, Panic's most popular, but also most hated song, versus a pretty solid Muse track, there's only a couple songs I'd say that are, like, super popular when it comes to Muse. And I don't think it's comparable in this case. It's close, though. It's about half. AC/DC. Yeah, I'm gonna say it beats out Muse. Yeah, wow, almost 1 billion. Wow, an old school punk song, Anarchy in the UK. The only reason I know this song is because I played Guitar Hero, by the way. that was how I got introduced to a lot of music, and I'm sure a lot of people got introduced to a lot of music by playing Guitar Hero. It was a phenomenon. I wouldn't say it isn't anymore, but it very much is sort of... It's not as popular as it was. There's still people who play Guitar Hero, or what is it, Clone Hero now? And that's sort of how they get exposed to music in different ways, because people recommend charts and stuff, which is fun. But it's not what it was back in the mid 2000s. So yeah. Would the classicest of the classic of British punk have as many listens as AC/DC? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Oh, we did this one already. I think this has more. Ooh, so close. Paul McCartney had a lot less. What? Anger. It's always like 2 million. It's so close. The ones I screw up. I just mentioned American Idiot, and here it is. Paint It Black versus American Idiot. I feel like Green Day would be the bigger one of the two, but Paint It Black is a huge song. I think Green Day's the bigger one. Oh, wow. Wow, genuinely shocked about that one. Dang, okay. Also, why is Eminem judging me? Stop it. Stop it, Marshall. Hey! Keep referencing songs and they keep popping up. It is War Pigs. Is it more popular than the Radiohead song, though? Paranoid Android is also good. But is it more popular than the Radiohead song? I'm gonna say yes. Oops. Sorry, I tabbed out. Yeah, it's definitely... Oh, they're close. Wow, really? Paranoid's bigger. Paranoid's the bigger one. Huh. I really thought War Pigs was the bigger of the two. Shocking. Let's see. In the Air Tonight or War Pigs? I think Phil Collins. Yeah. That the drum break in the middle. Do 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 do. How much did Rider in the Storm have? I think it was... I don't remember. I think it was less. I think it was less. Oh, wow. Yeah, still. 290, though. Pretty solid. Starman had just a bit less. Yeah, they were very close. Land of Confusion has less. Now we're starting to get repeats. Seven Nation Army has way more. Stairway to... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Stairway to Heaven, huh? More or less? God, I don't know. I mean, whenever I go to a Guitar Center, that's all I hear. That's the joke. More than Seven Nation. No! Dang it. All right, one more. Summer of '69? Is that the song I'm thinking of? Where he gets his, I get my first real six string, or is that wrong? I got my first real six string. Please tell me I got that right. What song has the lyrics? Yeah, Summer of '69. Okay. I still think it's Foo Fighters. Damn! Damn, I did not realize that song was that big. I am fooled again! Oh, dear. Didn't I just mention Blink-182? All the small things. Yeah, not a huge fan of Blink-182 because it's very, very nasally. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not super into punk, but definitely a huge hit. I also don't know who T-Rex is. I feel like I've heard the name once or twice. Definitely heard the name once or twice. It's one of those fleeting things. Hey, Sledgehammer, Peter Gabriel? Good song. Just barely beat out the song by Garbage. Oh, the chain again. Yeah, we're starting to get repeats. If I get so many repeats where I start hitting like 10 plus, we're gonna hop to the metal category. Because I'm starting to remember the numbers now. Hey, we have not seen Rage Against the Machine. Does it have more than Foo Fighters? Does it have more than 400 million? Yes. Yes. Maybe. Possibly. Ooh, that's close. Oh, speaking of Oasis. Yet again, I mentioned I did a test before, and Oasis was way more popular than I thought they were. So I'm gonna pick Oasis just to check. Damn it! Damn it, I tried. Okay. We got one more section. We have one final section to do. This one can go one of two ways. If it's classic, like classic metal, progressive metal, like more mainstream stuff, I got it. I got that on lock. If it's more modern extreme metal, like metalcore, deathcore, that era of music, completely lost. So we'll see what happens. Yeah? Oh dear. Starting off strong. The Unforgiven, I wouldn't say is Metallica's most popular song. I think that goes to Enter Sandman. But it's probably number 2 or 3. And Last Resort is Papa Roach's biggest, bar none. That image of that image is also not flattering. Does would Unforgiven have more than Last Resort though? I don't think so. I personally don't think so. Yeah, okay. If that was Enter Sandman, that would have completely destroyed it. Haha, stricken by Disturbed. Still less, I think. Gonna bank on the fact that it's less. Yeah, it's less. All right. The Trooper. The Trooper versus Stricken. I hope it's the Trooper. This is Iron Maiden's biggest song, bar none. So, yes, by not much though. About 400 mil. Papa Roach has other songs? Sorry, I know they do. I literally only know Last Resort though. So, who knows? Let's see. Gonna bank on the Trooper still. Yeah. Wow, their other songs are not as popular at all. Hey! Yeah, this is Slayer's biggest song, definitely. One of the big four thrash, probably one of the most influential in the thrash scene. It's gotta be Raining Blood. Yeah, 147. Solid stuff. Especially the part where he goes, ah! Tom Araya, I swear, he's the king of shouts. Like, no one else shouts like he does. Also, an Extreme song? I don't think an Extreme song's as big as Slayer. Sorry to say. Alice Cooper, on the other hand. Wow, Alice Cooper looks old in this picture. How many times? I've seen Alice Cooper, I think 3 times. I think all 3 times as an opening act to different bands. I think once he opened for Rush. Once he opened for... One was for... What was it? Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I try really hard. Also, I'm sorry if I'm sorry if my auto stream keeps shutting some of the comments off. It's just filters just to try to make sure that everything stays tip-top shape, you know? But thank you so much. I really appreciate the compliment. I'm not super outward. I don't really expand my horizons very much. I try not to whore out to people and try to expand my reach by like artificial means. I just try to have a good time and enjoy stuff. So I really appreciate that compliment. Thank you. I hope one day I get bigger, but for now I'm having fun just vibing and enjoying. But genuinely, thank you so much. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. I saw Alice Cooper 3 times. I remember one was he opened for Rush. One he opened for, was it Motley Crue? I think it was Motley Crue. This was when I was really young, by the way. And the third time, Oh, the third time was more recent. I think it was it Iron Maiden? I think he opened for Iron Maiden. Every time he looked progressively older, though. And he looks really old in this picture. But he's been around for a really long time. And funny story about Alice Cooper. Have you ever seen Wayne's World? He's a really intelligent guy. He really is. And I'm glad he's higher up. Sona, I think is less. So, yeah, that's definitely poison. But not by much! Not by much. Soldier of Fortune, Deep Purple? That's a deep track. There's no way. That's a deep track. Yeah. Alright, score of 9. Deftones? Bruh, I don't know. Deftones higher or lower? Good question. Good question. I don't know. Is that their biggest tune? I really don't know much about the Deftones. I'm gonna lean towards them. Oh, are you kidding? 600 million? 600,000? That's insanely close. And this one's actually kind of tough too, by the way. This song's great. If you never heard of Unsainted, super aggressive, but one of their best hits in modern years. I'm gonna say it's more popular than the Deftones song. Yeah, 200. Killed by that sounds like a deep track. That sounds like a Motorhead deep track. I don't think that's as popular. Yeah, not as good. If it was Ace of Spades, that would be on the up and up, definitely. South of Heaven? South of Heaven? Maybe, possibly? Who knows? If I had to take a guess, I'd say South of Heaven is bigger. It's not Raining Blood. Yeah, it's not Raining Blood, but it's still super, super big. Oh no. So if you don't know much about Rammstein, they're very vulgar. A lot of their lyrics are very vulgar. And that means about what you think it means. Though the first word I'm pretty sure means big, not... Yeah. Also, the music video for that song is hilarious. Because they do at times take themselves seriously, but they very, very often do not. And that music video, I swear, so goofy, so goofy. Is it more popular than South of Heaven, though? I know, and it was one of their biggest songs from Zeit, which was the most recent album, so... Oh, I was on a roll, too. I was on a roll. Yeah, they're on the rougher side. They tend to mix, like... They're very industrial, if you know what industrial music is. And all their lyrics are in German. So it's essentially like like traditional rock music put through a massive machine, and then it comes out the other side, and it's really aggressive. It's not like what's it called? Like the modern like deathcore scene where everyone's like that kind of vocal style, which I really dislike personally. But they're very intense. They do great tunes though. If you like banging your head and pounding your feet to something that just has a drive to it, I do recommend them. They're great. Though trying to understand their lyrics is nigh impossible because it's all in German. Great stuff though. Personally, I'm a big fan. All right. I think I'll go for one more and see if I can push 20. And if I can't, oh well. We've had some good times. Oh crap. More Than Words is their biggest song, but there's a lot of drunk bombs on Spotify, so I think Marilyn Manson beats them out. Oh, dang it. Okay. I failed. I messed up. Okay. Possible Arctic Dogs trailer. Yeah, I would love to watch that on stream, but I think I'm gonna watch it off stream. I will if it's if it's good, I'll mention it on my Twitter, because I know you really want me to watch it, and I think I will. But I don't want to do it on stream because I want to keep everything focused on one thing. I'm weird like that, where I like streams from start to finish to be one subject, and I don't want to bounce off and do something else. But I will be watching that trailer. Don't get me wrong. I'm interested. You've made me interested. Anyway, back to the music. So, Tainted Love, Marilyn Manson, or Fear of the Dark, Iron Maiden. I don't know. I hope Fear of the Dark. Please. Yeah, okay. Stop. Okay, it's the Marilyn Manson one. Oh, by 20 mil. So Tool, I wouldn't say they're the most popular band in the world. They're close. They're very close to, like, global popularity, for sure. Spotify, however, probably doesn't play them as much. So I'm going to say Marilyn Manson on this one. Yeah, wow, 83. 83. Oh, we saw this one already. This was higher. Yeah. Metallica song. Usually Metallica songs are always higher. This was lower. I remember this was lower. I feel like I thought it would have more listens than that. Yes! Glad to see my boys on here. So, if you don't know, my favorite band of all time is Dream Theater. They're a progressive metal outfit, crazy talented musicianship. I'm a huge fan of the guitarist, John Petrucci. I idolize the guy, like my dad idolizes Eddie Van Halen, like that level. But I will say they're not as popular as a lot of the bands that we've seen today. Definitely not. They're probably the biggest quote-unquote progressive metal outfit in the world as of right now. They're like the quintessential progressive rock, progressive metal outfit. Well, not progressive rock as much, but they do lighter stuff on the lighter side. Anyway, while I might listen to them regularly, and my Spotify has been utterly dominated by them for the past 2 years, just that's how long I've been using Spotify, is 2 years. I've been listening to them since I was like super young. Anyway, they definitely don't have as much traction as someone like Rammstein, because they haven't been featured in films. They're not as globally popular, even though they still huge band, seriously. But something like this, Spirit Carries On, is one of their better ballads, I'd say, definitely. But is it as big as one of Rammstein's singles? I want to say it's bigger, but I also don't think it is. Yeah, 18.9. Still, great song. Great song. One of the best solos I've ever heard in my life. Queens of the Stone Age. Oh, I don't know. If it was 3s and 7s, I feel like that would be their biggest one. But go with the flow. Never in my life have I heard this song. But Spotify's weird, and I don't know which one's rated higher and which one's rated lower. Spirit Carries On, I'm gonna say is lower. Whiskey in the Jar. Whiskey in the Jar is a cover, doesn't mean it's not popular. Yeah, blew the rest out the water. Come on. Master of Puppets. It's a thrash metal classic. But is it more popular than Whiskey in the Jar? I think yes. Yeah, 577. Okay. Imagine comparing Metallica to Metallica. Run to the Hills. I love me some Iron Maiden, and I love that song, but I think it's less than Master of Puppets. Yeah, but not by all that much. It's about... Oh, I clicked on the wrong one! Oh, I'm so angry! I'm so angry! Also, Tenacious D in the back is great to see. Okay, I'm doing one more because I completely botched that one. That's the 5th time I've done that! That's the 5th time I've done that today! I'm angry. I'm mad. I want to get 20. I can't get 20. I got 13. I was close. Last Resort. Higher than War Pigs. Getting some repeats. Bulls on Parade, though. Not as big as Killing in the Name. But bigger than Last Resort? I don't think so. Yeah, didn't think so. All right. What? Okay, the one on the right has to be a deep track. Has to be a deep track. So apparently it's not. Apparently it's popular. I know very little about Rage Against the Machine personally. I know a couple of their big hits. I don't know a lot about the rest of the music. Surface level, you know? I think Rammstein was bigger. Yep. Great song. I'll mention it again. Great song. Tool, I think, was 300 million, maybe? Was it? Or was it like 80 million? I think Rammstein's bigger. Yeah. Woo. Queens of the Stone Age. Yet again. I don't think it beats it out. Oh! The number of times it's been that Smoke on the Water. Remember how I mentioned that earlier? The number of times it's been so close with these guesses. Smoke on the Water. Yeah, 412. Also, weird that Queens of the Stone Age is in the metal section. I consider them more a rock band, personally. Well, that's gotta be a deep track for Papa Roach. No way. Yeah, didn't think so. Hey, at least my gut's good. At least I have a good guts feeling. I've never heard of this song in my life, but it is Korn. Would it be bigger than a random Papa Roach song, though? Possibly? Really taking a guess. Oh, one more. One more. Uh-oh. This is a hard one. More Than Words, I remember, had like 300 million or 400 million. But Cowboys from Hell. Cowboys from Hell had... I don't know. Cowboys from Hell is on my Spotify. It's probably one of Pantera's best tracks, in my opinion. It's not as popular as Walk, but I think More Than Words has more. Yeah, okay, double. What is with these Papa Roach songs? I literally just know the one. I think More Than Words is still bigger. Yeah. Stop giving me Papa Roach songs. God damn it. I could not have timed that better. I could not have timed that any better. Seeing two of his face makes me feel uncomfortable. We're getting some real repeats now. Can I don't know if I can even get up to 20. There's the Dream Theater again. If it keeps giving me the same ones, we might be well on our way. Papa Roach. Yeah, okay. Oh shit. This is a wonderful song. It's so awesome and so heavy. Does it have more than that Papa Roach song, though? I think so. I think so. Yeah, 367. Good. School's Out. I don't know, though. This one... Okay, this one's tough. This one's actually really tough. School's Out, I think, is his second biggest, right? I think so. Also, it's weird how Alice Cooper's in the metal section. The rock and metal sections are weirdly blended together on this one. Like, I consider Black Sabbath more of a metal band, like an old school metal band, and I consider Alice Cooper more of a rock outfit. But, I don't know, semantics. Genres are weird like that. There's like brutal death slamcore and stuff like that. That's a joke genre, but you get the idea. People can come up with whatever they want to label music, and it helps because the nice thing about genres is you get to figure out the music that you're into and what music is more along your style. And if you like a certain band and they have a genre to their name, you can use that genre to find more music that you like. And that's honestly how I've done most of my, like, opening my eyes to music, you know? There's a band with a genre, and I use that genre to listen to more bands with the same genre, and it expands my horizons. It's good practice, and it gets you to listen to more music, and music's always good. I mentioned a couple times, but if you like, music is probably one of the most global languages in the world, and it's it has so much emotional impact and can tell such great stories. And sometimes, like, I used to never get chills when listening to music, but more recently I do, because I can not because the music itself gives me chills, but because of what I visualize when I listen to it. And there's some songs that are just awesome listening experiences. Anyway, Alice Cooper, School's Out, More Than Before I Forget by Slipknot. If I pick Alice Cooper and it's lower, this is it. So, no whammies. Okay. We love it, the scores like that, share it. Well, I did somehow worse on the music section than I did on the on the geography set. How did I get 20 on geography and 13 on music? I cannot. Maybe I have just the strangest luck. I wish I could take this luck into like anything else. Anyway, we're riding on about 3 hours. Yeah. All right. So I had great fun with this. There was some stuff I learned that I had never even thought about before. And for at least like the music section, I hope I opened your eyes a little bit to some of these bands. And seriously, music's awesome. I love me some music. I love variety in music. I might not have the best taste in the world, and taste is subjective, and everyone can like what they like, but I think that music in general is super awesome. But that wasn't all we did this stream. We did Christmas stuff, because it is the holiday season. We did movies, which I will be watching that Arctic Dogs trailer afterwards. Don't worry. Not on stream, obviously. But yeah, so I think with that we'll close off. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming to the stream. If you came while I was watching, it's always fun to chat with people. If you're watching the VOD, nice to see you as well. On Friday, I'll be playing Minecraft for the first time. I still need to set all that up, so let's hope it goes well. And I'll be building a Christmas tree freehand. Hopefully I don't do too bad, because I'm not great at Minecraft, but I hopefully can build some cool stuff. So I'll see you then. But other than that, thank you so much, and I'll see everybody later. Bye-bye.